I heard they want the news. Well, we got it just for you. What's your team? Who your player? Who your crew? I heard they want the news. The spotlight is on you, and if you in the hot seat, it's times two. I heard they want the news. Come tune in to the crew, but we got the hookup just like black and blue. I heard they want the news. Spotlight Sports, what it do? Hit subscribe and that like button too. I heard they want the news.
Talk about that when we get there. Shout out to everybody that's in Eric chat, that's in my chat, man. I really appreciate you guys, man. Big shout out. This is the mock draft Monday show, and I hope everybody had a great Super Bowl yesterday, man. I don't know where Eric is. He must ain't wake up early this morning, but we gonna hold it down. We gonna hold it down for Eric when he gets here, man. But make sure I hit that like and that subscribe button, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Hope everybody had a great Super Bowl Sunday. First of all, I want to give my congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams, basically for winning the Super Bowl. They played great. They had a hell of a game yesterday. The defense was very, very good. Like I say, man, give credit to the Rams. Von Miller, the defensive line. Hey, get them credit, man. So we got nothing to talk about but the NFL draft. Nothing but talk about but the NFL draft today. In the off season, so 2022 off season is officially start for every NFL team. So shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to all of you guys that's in the chat right now. Big shout out to you guys, man. So when Eric gets here, we'll get right more into the mock draft themes and stuff. He must have woke up out of bed. He must ain't wake up out of bed. So here we go. So our season is officially beginning. Again, we're gonna have a lot of coverage on more coverage on the draft, more coverage on these prospects. You know, we're gonna have a lot more coverage for you guys on these prospects and stuff right there. I always look at film sessions. So I'm gonna give y'all some names. I'm gonna give you guys some names and stuff that I'm gonna go over, that I'm gonna talk about, you know, guys that I think that can be really, really good in the NFL and help out a team. Said Matthew Stafford definitely deserves it. Yes, he did. He definitely deserved that Super Bowl ring. And Cool was good. How you doing? Gregor John was good. Was good to you guys. So here we go. The first prospect I want to go over that's really, really good is Arnold Ikedi right here. I think the defensive end out of Penn State. The guy is a beast, man. Looked at film on him. He's very good, very strong, got very good versatility. Arm is a 34, 6'3", 255 pounds. Good speed. Get to the quarterbacks. He had 8 sacks last year, 18 tackles lost, 32 quarterback hurries. So that means the man is getting back there to the backfield. That man is getting back there to the backfield. That man is a beast right there. So hey, man, we'll find out what's gonna go on. We'll find out what's gonna go on, man. So McCady is really, really good, man. That dude is really, really good. So, hey, he's got good versatility, very good pursuit, and the guy's really good. Penn State is always issuing some good names coming out of the college, coming out of college right there. So, hey, that dude, you can get. I think you're gonna get him by in the second to third round. McKady, I think he's gonna be a good linebacker, a good fit on any team, on a team with the right scheme. The guy is relentless. He's very aggressive. He's got good length. He's got good size, and he's very, very good. His pros, his cons. I mean, he's very limited. He's very limited right now. His cons is very limited. I don't know if he's an every down pass rusher. The run game, he's not very good at. He's very good at getting to the quarterback, but not very strong as getting to the stopping the run. And sometimes when you coming in the NFL, people are gonna judge. Some people is gonna judge you. Can you stop the run game? Are you good at stopping the run game? We know you can get to the quarterback, but are you good at stopping the run game? And we don't know if Arnold Ikedi is good at doing that. But we know Jordan Davis is good at stopping the run game. We know Jordan Davis is very good at stopping the run game. Very good at stopping the run game. We know that. But Jordan Davis is not an every down defensive tackle because he's limited. What's his limited? On trying to get into the quarterback. We know he can stop the middle. He can stuff the middle. We know he's very fast to be that big. He's got some injury issues, and I think Jordan Davis stock can drop at some point of time in this draft. I think he's gonna post. I think he's gonna have a very decent combine. I think Jordan Davis is gonna have a very decent combine. I really think so. I think he's gonna bench press a lot. I think he's gonna be good at the bench press. 40 time. I don't know. I don't know how good he's going to be at the 40 time. I don't know how good he's going to be at the 40 time. But bench press, I know Jordan Davis is going to do very, very well on the bench press side of things. So, yeah, I know he's going to do very, very well at that. The next I got that I want to bring up that I think that's very, very good. Cameron Johnson. I heard his name before. I just didn't have the time to look him up. Sources said Aaron Donald will retire. Yeah, sources did say Aaron Donald will retire. That's what I heard. We don't know. I don't know that for sure. Will he retire? I don't know that for sure. So, again, we got Cameron Johnson from San Diego State. Cameron Johnson is 6'5", 270 pounds. Defensive end out of San Diego State. Now, most people is going to question the level of competition he played, but hey, he was dominant, very, very good. This guy is a beast. If I read you these stats, man, I think it's a lot of teams that's going to take a toll on Cameron Johnson, man. I really think this guy, you turn on the tape, this guy's good, man. This guy is fucking good, bro. I'm telling you, these numbers that I'm about to give you guys are unreal. These numbers I'm about to give you guys, I'm telling you, it's unreal. 12 sacks. You want to question the level of competition he played because he's at San Diego State? That's fine. 12 sacks, okay? 44 quarterback hurries. 44 hurries. 44 quarterback hurries. That dude is all over the damn place. 21 quarterback hits. The guy is a beast, bro. The guy is a beast, man. Cameron Johnson is all over the field. I think he's going to be a late first round, a second round pick. I think it's a chance that you can get him in the second round. But or the late first round. Don't be surprised if Cameron Thomas gets in the early late first round to early second. Don't be surprised about Cameron Johnson. Good defensive end. Great guy. I mean, it's very fast, very strong. all over the place for San Diego State. So I got late first round, late to second, early second round. Late first round, early possibly second round. Tremaine Johnson out of Florida State. Guy is very good. Might go middle of the first round, possibly second round. 14 sacks. 7 quarterback hits, 25 hurries for Tremaine Johnson. 25 hurries for Tremaine Johnson. Somebody's definitely going to use that guy. Now I want to get to my. We always do spotlight players. So I want to do. Like I say again, I'm gonna. You said Tremaine Johnson also. Yeah, Tremaine Johnson is gonna be fine. Man. This guy is a beast. This guy's definitely a beast. So again, I got a new segment that I want to kind of do. I saw this on one of my favorite shows, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this right now. I'm gonna go over every quarterback that's getting drafted. Right now, I'm gonna go over every quarterback that's getting drafted. And I'm gonna try to tell you guys what round that you think that you can get them in. You said we getting Neil at least number 1, Tremaine Johnson at 33. Like, it makes sense for the Jaguars to go offensive line, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go on the defensive side of things. What's good, Bourbon Country? What's good, man? We don't know what SC at right now. I think he's still knocked out, but we're gonna hold it down for him, man. We're gonna be the ultimate team player. We're gonna hold it down for him. Shout out to the ones that's in this chat supporting this. Shout out to the ones in my chat, man. I really appreciate you guys. But we're gonna hold it down for SC. We're gonna definitely hold it down for him. Hope he gets up here soon. But other than that, we don't keep everything. We don't keep everything kind of moving though. So if I miss any quarterbacks, y'all let me know. So first quarterback, Kenny Pickett. We know first round. You're gonna get him in the first round. Kenny Pickett, first round pick. First round pick. We don't know where he may go. Some think he's gonna go to the Panthers, which is I think probably an obvious fit. So Kenny Pickett, think you can get him in the first round. Malik Willis, I think he's gonna go first. But don't be surprised if he go early second. But I'm gonna go first on Malik Willis. Matt Corral, possibility first round. I think you know what? I'm gonna do a bold prediction. I think 3 quarterbacks are gonna go in the first round. I literally think 3 quarterbacks is gonna go in the first round. I think 3 quarterbacks are gonna go in the first round. Bold prediction. Could be 2, but I think the 3 quarterbacks that may go in the first round is Kenny Pickett, Malik Willis, Matt Corral. Those 3 guys may go in the first round. So I think you get Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, and Matt Corral in the first round. I think they're going to be first round guys. So we're going to go to Desmond Ridder. I think you can get him in the second round. I think you can get Desmond Ridder. I think you can get Desmond Ridder in the second round. I think you can get Desmond Ridder in the second round. I think he's going to be a backup. I think he's going to start off a backup. I really think he's going to be a backup. Obviously. I really think he's going to be a backup. Start out being a backup. The only quarterback that I really think that can really start is Kenny Pickett. Malik Willis may have the higher ceiling, but the only quarterback that may start from day one is Kenny Pickett. So you get Desmond Ridder in the second to third round. Carson Strong. I didn't think he had a good showing at all. But I wouldn't be surprised if he go early because I've been hearing his name a lot. But I'm gonna go with third round. I'm gonna go with third round for Carson Strong. So there's quarterback. Brock Purdy. Think you can get him in the fifth round. I think you can get Brock Purdy in the fifth round. Backup quarterback for Brock Purdy. Backup quarterback for Brock Purdy. Backup for Carson Strong. Desmond Ridder is a backup. Sam Howell. I think he's going to go second round. I think Sam Howell's going to go second. I think you're going to get him a second round. I don't believe he's going to go first. I believe he's going to go second. But if he goes first, wouldn't shock me. But I believe he's going to go second. I'm going to say early to mid-second round for Sam Howell. Early to mid-second round, Sam Howell. So we got Glass. Nikhil Glass. I think you're going to get him in the sixth round. Glass is going to be in the sixth round. Another quarterback. Bailey Zappi. I think you can get him in the fifth. I think you can get Bailey Zappi in the fifth round. I think he's going to be a backup. Him and Glass. Next quarterback, Caleb Ellerby. Definitely a backup. I think you can get Caleb Ellerby in the fifth round. I think he's a good, pretty decent quarterback, but he's gonna need a lot of work. So you get Caleb Ellerby in the fifth round. I think you can get him in the fifth round for Ellerby. So hey, those are the quarterbacks, that I kind of know that those are the places where the rounds that I'm gonna place them in. Now, for as David Ojabo, them guys right there. Some people said David Ojabo, he's a good prospect. Most of the times he lives on out athleting people, and in the NFL, that is a different story. In the NFL, you cannot live by just unathlete people. Athlete being using your athleticism. That is not going to work. But again, the guy's very good, very athletic, and he needs to be around the right system. But is he benefiting from Aiden Hutchinson, what Aiden Hutchinson did? Or if he doesn't have no one else, can he do that? Is he that dominant? We know Aiden Hutchinson was taking care of double teams. We know what Aiden Hutchinson was doing, taking care of double teams and freeing up guys like David Ojabo and stuff like that. I think David Ojabo is going to go in the first round. I think he's going to be a first round guy. But we're going to see what he does opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. So he said, do you think Kyle Hamilton will be top tier safety in the NFL no matter where he goes? He has the tools to do it, but I don't know that. I think he has all the tools to do it, though. I think he definitely has all the tools to do it. But, we'll find out when we get there. But I think he has all the tools to do it. I'm not going to come out and just say, can this player do this? Can this player be dominant? I don't really actually know that, but we'll find out. He has all the tools on film and on tape to be a great safety. He's definitely had all the tools to do it. So again, we're gonna find that out. But I want the Texans. I hope the Texans are in a running for Kyle Hamilton. I really hope they are. But we'll find out. But Lovie Smith, coaches defense, the defensive side of the ball really, really well. And I think, I really think Kyle Hamilton will be an option for, for Lovie Smith. Kyle Hamilton can go anywhere between third and fifth. Third and fifth will be Kyle Hamilton's spot. Kyle Hamilton is a good prospect. The guy is very good, man. The guy support the run game very good. He's a good coverage safety. The guy's an absolute beast and monster. He's a monster, dude. And Kyle Hamilton is just a beast, man. Kyle Hamilton is just a beast, bro. Again, shout out to everybody in the chat. My boy Eric. I don't know where he's at, but like I say again, we're gonna keep this show rolling. And whenever he gets up here, whether if it's late or in a few minutes, we're gonna be fine. We're still gonna keep the show rolling. But shout out to the Spotlight Sports Network. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. We probably don't got that many people in the chat because Eric ain't here, but it's fine, man. I'm going with whoever in the chat, and I appreciate whoever rocking with me. Right now, we on both channels, S.C Experience, my channel, the Spotlight Sports Network, Eric Facebook, my Facebook as well. Spotlight Sports Network Twitter and Spotlight Sports Network Twitch. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to the Spotlight Sports Network family for giving us this show. And we're going to be covering the draft, live streaming the draft, combine, and all of that. NFL's offseason is officially begun. And now it's the time to start looking at a lot of these prospects. So one prospect I want to talk about is a guy that's going to be drafted in the second round that is very, very good. I think I talked about him on a previous show. I don't know if it's I think it's a previous show after last week's show. I'm going to talk about Chad Muma. Chad Muma, the linebacker out of Wyoming. Chad Muma, I know he's not athletic. I know that. But Chad Muma is a guy that can he's probably not the best in coverage. He's got good football IQ. He's a sure tackler. He's a physical specimen. He's got great awareness. He's got great football IQ. You don't have to be the best of athlete, but that IQ can take you a long way. Chad Muma is going to go probably in a second round. Chad Muma is going to be in the second round. He definitely can tackle. He definitely got good IQ, great awareness. He knows how to tweak his body. He's got a great recovery, sideline to sideline guy for Chad Muma. And I think Chad Muma is going to be one of those steals in the second round. So we'll see what that happens. We'll see what kind of combine. The combine is very important, guys. The combine is very, very important. These guys got to have great combines, man. The combine is going to really tell where your draft stock is going to be. It's going to tell your the rises and fallers, really. Who's rising up draft boards? So, which team will take a quarterback in the first round? Carolina, I think they should consider. Due to Sam Darnold, I think they can take Kenny Pickett. He's right there. Probably the best quarterback in this draft. Sam Darnold is not a good quarterback. He's a trash quarterback. I think he's a backup at best. You haven't gave P.J. Walker an opportunity. We know Cam Newton is going to be gone. So I think Carolina should be interested in taking Kenny Pickett. And the next quarterback, I go Malik Willis. I think the Washington football team will be an option. I think the Steelers will be an option for Malik Willis or Matt Correa. I think it's going to be 3 quarterbacks going to go in the first round. I think it's going to be 3 quarterbacks going in the first round. Really, I think 3 quarterbacks going in the first round. If you guys are in the chat, Let me know what quarterbacks how many quarterbacks do you guys think that's going to go in the first round that you say are going to go in the first round? Could it be possibly 3? What up, Jadis? Could it be possibly 3 quarterbacks going in the first round? We'll find out. But I think 3 quarterbacks possibility can go in the first round. I don't know if Matt Correa injury is going to hurt him. I think Matt Correa injury is may push him to the second round. But it's a lot of buzz of Matt Correa going in the first round. He said, I have a feeling Malik Willis is going to end up getting drafted by Atlanta. That's a good choice. But I think Atlanta came out and said that they're comfortable with Matt Ryan. But I don't think they need to draft a quarterback. I still think they need to draft a quarterback. I still think Atlanta needs to consider taking a quarterback. I still think. But the Washington Commanders, can they get a quarterback? I think they would if they sold on Tyler Heineke. I think they would to put some pressure on him. Pittsburgh can very much get a quarterback. But I think they may handle that in free agency. How about Denver? I don't think they would gamble for a quarterback. But I think they will handle that in free agency. If they don't handle it in free agency, they got to get a quarterback. They got to get a quarterback if they don't handle their situation in free agency. So all of that, I think it's going to be 3 quarterbacks in the first round. At least 3 quarterbacks going to go in the first round. At least 3 quarterbacks every single year goes in the first round. At least 3 quarterbacks every single year goes in the first round. At least 3 quarterbacks. Now let's get to the Eagles side of the things. If you're the Eagles, if you don't do nothing to get a veteran wide receiver in free agency, because the receivers I will go after in free agency is clearly I will consider going out to Allen Robinson. I don't know if the Philadelphia Eagles are going to want to pay Devontae Adams. I don't know that. Devontae asked for $30 million, which is he definitely deserved. But if we know Jalen Reagor is going to be gone, I think Whiteside is going to be gone. Is it possible the Eagles still drop the receiver? Because if you strike out in free agency and you don't get a receiver, hey, you got to get one in the draft. And the obvious one to get in the draft is Treylon Burks. Treylon Burks is going to be right there for the Eagles to take. Good big hands, can run through tackles, can get open, catch the 50-50 ball, separating coverage. I think the Eagles should consider Treylon Burks. But you need linebackers. So, obvious linebackers. Something I got a feeling Nakobe Dean is going to be off the board by the time he get to the Eagles. So, do you go if Devin Lloyd's still out? Do you go Devin Lloyd? Yes, you do. He's a line. Yes, he's probably the best versatile linebacker in this draft. Devin Lloyd, edge rusher, Kalafdis may still be there. You get him. Or if you're excited about corner, how about you get a cornerback, which is Andrew Booth, will still be there. So it's a lot of ways that the Eagles can go. A lot of ways the Eagles can go. We're going to find out. You never know with Howard Roseman. What about Kenny Pickett goes? Kenny Pickett goes in the first round. That's obvious. Kenny Pickett is in the first round. That's obvious. Charles Gardner, he's going to go early. Darryl Stingley Jr., I think he's going to go within anyone between 4, 10 to 12. Andrew Booth, 15 to 20. 15 to 20. Andrew Booth. The lowest that Thibodeau can fall, I think Thibodeau, the lowest Thibodeau is falling is 4. That's the lowest Thibodeau is falling. Hutchinson, I believe he's going to go anywhere between 1, 2, and 3. But if out of those two, if anyone falling, it will be Thibodeau. Thibodeau can go no lower than 4. I don't think Thibodeau is going no longer than 4. And I'm telling you, as a Texas fan, if Thibodeau, Hutchinson is there, just say if the Jaguars go Evan Neal, which is, my boy Byrne said it's maybe the obvious choice, and what I'm hearing a lot, just say if the Jaguars go Evan Neal, the Lions go Thibodeau or Hutchinson, whichever one is there, I wouldn't be mad. Because 2 obvious choices for the Texans. Kyle Hamilton or you got Thibodeau. Kyle Hamilton or Hutchinson. I wouldn't be mad we get a damn offensive lineman. I wouldn't be mad at all. Because we need everything. So why would I be upset? But I may not see the Texans go that route. Knowing Lovie Smith, he's very good at defense, coaching defense. He's very good. I wouldn't be surprised if he go Kyle Hamilton or Hutchinson or Thibodeau. It depends on whichever one falls to them. Would he trade down? I don't know. But it's not going to be far. But we're going to find that out. I got faith in Lovie Smith. I like Lovie Smith as a head coach. He's had success. He's been to the NFC Championship before. He's been to a Super Bowl before with Rex Grossman. So I trust in that draft process right there for Lovie Smith right there. So again, Kobe Bryant, the cornerback out of Cincinnati. I think he's gonna go anywhere between the second to third round. He did not have a great Senior Bowl. Kobe Bryant did not have a great Senior Bowl at all. Kobe Bryant did not have a great Senior Bowl at all. But is he still going to be useful? Yes. He's still going to be useful for organization. Depends on the scheme. It definitely depends on the scheme. Definitely does. I heard some draft analysis yesterday from my boy Big Play Slade, and most of these guys got Aquanu over Evan Neal. Charles Cross, Tyler Lindenbaum was going to go anywhere between 10 and 15. You know the Giants are going to take an offensive line. I wouldn't be surprised if they take 2 of them. But the Giants may go offensive line and edge rusher. Offensive line and edge rusher. Whichever one I wouldn't be surprised if they take Lindenbaum or Aquanu. I wouldn't be surprised. Then come back with the 7th pick, take Devin Lloyd or Dean. Wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised at all. Now the receiver position, Treylon Burks. You got Adam. You got Addison for the receiver position. Garrett Wilson, Owale. I really think you got Jameson Williams. You got John Mechie. I think Michi is going to fall in the second round. I think John Michi is going to fall in the second round. I think he's definitely going to fall in the second round. I really think Michi is going to fall in the second round somewhere because of the injury. I really think that. You got Jahan Dotson. You got even a Tennessee Volunteer receiver who's very good. You got him who's very good. So, Garrett Wilson, you can see him with Cleveland. They need a receiver. Cleveland need a receiver. Cleveland needs a receiver. I think they need another pass catcher. Atlanta, they can get another pass catcher. Traylon Burks will be a good option. Traylon Burks or Owale will be a good option. Imagine if the Kansas City Chiefs go wide receiver. Imagine that. Imagine if the Kansas City Chiefs go wide receiver. Imagine. You add John Michi or Jameson Williams or Jahan Dotson. Imagine if the Chiefs get one of those guys. We know Cincinnati. We know they need an offensive line. We know Cincinnati, for what we saw last night and what we've been seeing this whole playoffs, we know Cincinnati need an offensive line. We definitely know that. We definitely know that. They need an offensive line. We definitely know that. So, shout out to everybody here, man. Shout out to the Spotlight Sports Network, man. Shout out to everybody that's been a part of the channel. Shout out to you guys. Hope you guys had a great Super Bowl. Man, 18 gruesome weeks, man, of Super Bowl play. Now we here at the draft. I'm gonna like Malik Willis. I think Malik Willis combine is gonna be pretty good. I think, like I say again, you're gonna definitely start seeing these guys' stock go up and down during the combine. The combine, yeah, you want to say they pro days. I think the pro days will be more official, but the combine may be the icing on the cake. The combine may be the icing on the cake. Right now. The pro day makes it official. The pro day makes it official. It definitely makes it official for the pro day. So, again, we got Malik Willis. I think he's going to run a 4.3. I think Malik Willis could easily run a 4.3. I think he's going to easily run a 4.3. I really do. I think Malik Willis is going to definitely run a 4.3. But you got to see him stand up in the pocket more. You definitely got to see him improve on his accuracy. His deep ball accuracy is very, very good. His deep ball accuracy is very, very good. Very, very solid. But you got to see him not go one read and run. He got to learn how to stand up in the pocket and beat people in the pocket. Like Lamar Jackson, the Jalen Hurts. You can't always. It's great to you. That makes you unstoppable when you use your legs a lot. That makes you more unstoppable to cover and guard. But he's got to learn. He's got to learn to stay in the pocket, take a hit, make good throws. You know the hit coming. Take a hit. What's good, sweetheart? How you doing today? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Football season over. We're going into the off season. We're going to the free agency market and then the NFL draft. NFL draft is coming up in April. I mean, I believe the off season starts in a couple of weeks, I believe. Free agency starts on March, I believe, 14th. March 14th, that's when free agency starts. March 14th, if I'm not mistaken. I think Randazza told me free agency start on March 14th, I believe. So that's, you don't got long for free agencies to start. And after free agency, you're gonna definitely tell who's going to be the other holes to fill in the draft. So I think it's gonna be like, I wouldn't be surprised. 4 wide receivers go in the first round. 4 wide receivers are gonna go in the first round. You're gonna have Garrett Wilson, Traylon Burks, Owale, Jahan Dotson. That's 4 receivers that are going to go in the first round. 4 receivers that's going to go in the first round. I don't know when free agency end. My guy, Burn. Shout out to my guy. 4 receivers going in the first round. 3 quarterbacks going in the first round. What up, Slay? 3 quarterbacks going in the first round, I believe. 4 wide receivers go first in the first round. Cornerbacks, I believe you may have up to 3. You may have up to 3, possibility 4, because I'm getting a lot of buzz that guy McDuffie from Washington could go in the first round. So that's possibility 4 DBs. 4 DBs go in the first round. What's good, Slay? How you doing, my guy? 4 DBs go in the first round. First one off the board, you can go away. Darryl Stingley, or you can go with Amon Sauce Gardner. But can you question? This is what people question on Amon Sauce Gardner. He hasn't played any top-notch receivers in his conference. I mean, can you question that? I believe you could. But, hey, you got to play what's in front of you. You play what's in front of you. You cover what's in front of you. Darryl Stingley. There's rumors out there that he doesn't have good tape. He has struggles. That's rumors out there on him too. But he has guarded NFL-type guys that's going to play in the NFL. So he's played tougher competition. But again, you guard whoever you play. You just guard whoever you play. You can't control whoever you guard. Amon Sauce Gardner, 6'3", can tackle, can shut you down in coverage. You seen what he did against Alabama. He guarded against Alabama. When Jamison Williams was on him, Bryce Young didn't throw that way. Whoever was on Amon Sauce Gardner, they didn't throw that way. When they did, they didn't catch it. So you got Amon Sauce Gardner, Darryl Stingley, Andrew Booth is going to go all in the first round, and McDuffie. That's 4 corners. So we got 3 quarterbacks. We got three quarterbacks in the first round, right? So we got 3 cornerbacks in the first round. And we may have 4 wide receivers. So we're going to go linebackers right here. Obviously, Nakobe Dean and Devin Lloyd in the first round. Who else is going to hit that first round as a linebacker? Christian Harris? That would be a steal if he goes second round. Christian Harris may go second round. So it's a possibility you have 2 linebackers in the first round. Dean and Devin Lloyd. Possibility. It's 2 linebackers in the first round. Safety. What safety How many safeties do I think that can go in the first round? Well, obviously it's 2 that I think that can go in the first round. But you may not see a safe. It's two that can go in the first round. But after Kyle Hamilton, how long would it take to see Daxton Hill come off the board? The safety out of Penn State. How long would it take them to come off the board? Kyle Hamilton is for sure first round. Kyle Hamilton is top 5. Hamilton is in the top 5. Shout out to my boy Blake Slade because he did a video on Kyle Hamilton, I believe, Sauce Gardner. And I got Kyle Hamilton as the best safety in the draft. Sauce Gardner is possibly the best corner in the draft. That's my guy. That guy's good. Sauce Gardner is good. That guy's good. That guy's really, really good. So, Daxton Hill, Kyle Hamilton, probably 2 safeties in the first round. Probably 2 safeties go in the first round. Now, running backs, pretty difficult. First round running backs. Is it possible, ladies and gentlemen, that we don't see a running back come off the board until the early second round? Is it really possible that we don't see a running back come off the board until the second round? Is that absolutely possible? But the running back that does come off the board first will be Kenneth Walker out of Michigan State. Is it possible, really, that we have just one running back in the first round or probably early second? Is it possible? It's really, really possible. A running back is not going to be drafted in the first round. We'll find out. But, okay, we're going to go to D tackles, defensive line, period. Jordan Davis, for sure, first round. Anywhere between 10 to 15. Jordan's definitely first round. Definitely first round for Jordan Davis. We're not going to even count Hutchinson and Thibodeau. We're not going to even count him. We're not going to even count him. Them. They top tier. We're not going to count them. Jordan Davis, first round. Korloftis, first round. All these defensive linemen, Korloftis, Davis, Hutchinson, Thibodeau, first round. First round. You got Cameron Johnson, possibility, first round, early second. Cameron Johnson is a beast. Tremaine Johnson, first round possibility. So you got all these defensive linemen may go in the first round. You're going to have a lot of defensive linemen in the first round. You have a lot of them in the first round. How about offensive line? Charles Cross, possibility, first round for Charles Cross. What's good, man? What's good? How you doing today? First round possibility, Charles Cross. Aquanu, that's not even a question. Linderbaum, not even a question. Evan Neal, not even a question. Not even a question. Tight end. Tight end. Only tight end I see can go in the first round is McBride out of Colorado State. That's it. Only tight end in the first round, McBride out of Colorado State. But this tight end class is pretty decent too, though. Don't get me wrong. This tight end class is pretty good too. Not gonna even lie. Running backs. Running back class is pretty good. I love Hassan Haskins. With the right system, I love Hassan Haskins. Patient runner, very good runner. I love Hassan Haskins. I think you can get him at least third round for Hassan Haskins. Kenneth Walker, best running back in the draft. Second round. Kenneth Walker. A&M, the guy at A&M. Second round. Probably late first. Spiller. Probably late first. Him and Kenneth Walker, probably late first. Abraham Smith, fifth round. You can get him in the fifth round, fourth round. For Abraham Smith. Give him in the fourth or fifth round. James Cook. Think you can get him in the second round. I think you can get James Cook in this. I think he's going to be a late to mid second round pick for James Cook. Wouldn't be surprised. Third round. You can get James Cook in the third round. Wouldn't be surprised. You get James Cook in the second round. Second, third round for James Cook. Another guy. Now, Velus Jones, the guy out of Tennessee, Velus Jones, as a really good wide receiver. Think you're going to get him in the fourth round. Third round for Velus Jones for Tennessee. Fifth round for Velus Jones. But with the right system, he's going to be a good wide receiver. He had a good Senior Bowl. Velus Jones did have a great Senior Bowl. He did have a pretty comfortable, good Senior Bowl. That tackle out of UConn, pretty good. Helped this draft spot stock out a lot. Probably the third round. The guy for Oklahoma, his draft stock kind of moved up a little bit, but we're going to see what he's going to do on the combine, though. We definitely going to see that. He had a dominated Senior Bowl. Dominant Senior Bowl. Would I see him going? Probably probably mid-second, third. Depends on what he does in the combine. It depends on what he does at the combine. Easily. Dominated Senior Bowl. Great Senior Bowl game. Great Senior Bowl, man. Great Senior Bowl. He's going to be good if he's developed the right way. Any of these draft prospects is going to be good if they're developed the right way, man. Any of those guys are going to be developed, are going to be good if you develop talent the right way. You can't always misuse talent. You cannot always misuse talent. And that's what teams always does at times. They always find a way to misuse talent and don't hold on and not patient with talent. Some of these young guys are not going to develop early when you want them to. Some of these guys' progress are not that fast like you expect them to be. You got to learn how to hold on to some of these guys. But a lot of these guys in this draft have a potential to be great players. Aiden Hutchinson, Thibodeau, I think they can make an immediate impact when they first step up on the field. I think Hutchinson and Thibodeau can make an impact when they first step on the field. Whether if it be with the Texans, Lions, Jaguars, I believe they can make an immediate impact. Sauce Gardner, he's a cornerback. He's going to get beat a lot of times because he's a rookie. Those are rookie lumps. Down Stingley, those are rookie lumps. He's going to get beat a lot of times. He's going to get beat sometimes. He's going to hit that rookie wall. But you got to be patient with these guys. Andrew Booth Jr., he is too. Devin Wade, Nakobe Dean, I see greatness in them guys. I see greatness in Devin Lloyd and Nakobe Dean. I see greatness. Christian Harris. I see greatness in all of them when they first step on the field. I see greatness in all of them. like Michael Parsons? How about Korloftis? 2. I see greatness in Korloftis. Greatness in Korloftis. I see greatness in this guy. I think this guy can be good. Jordan Davis. Injury issues, but he's not an every down defensive lineman. But he can be impactful in the run game. He's big and strong. Jordan Davis is big and strong. And that guy is big and strong, man. That guy is really, really big and really, really strong, man. That guy got some big hands, and the guy is strong. Take on double teams because, I mean, he's just so bigger than everybody. He just throw people around a lot. How about Treylon Burks? How good could he be? Treylon Burks. Think he has potential? Garrett Wilson, Owale, think they have potential. Think they have pretty good potential. Depends on the quarterback they have and how well they coached up. I think they can have pretty good potential. But the Bengals just showed you basically how to rebuild a franchise. The Bengals showed you how to rebuild a franchise, basically. In the draft. You can do it in the draft. You can do it. You get the right pieces, you definitely can do it. Why do you think the New York Jets stunk so bad? New York Jets can't draft. They cannot draft well. They don't draft well. They don't draft well at all. The New York Jets don't draft well. They do not draft well. The Texans, okay. They all right. Andre Johnson, that's pretty good. That's great. Matter of fact, that's great. He a Hall of Famer. Hopkins, great. Watson, great. Mario Williams, great for a decade. I can say they didn't fail on that. Davis Mills, good so far. Good so far. Anthony Miller, I mean not Anthony Miller, but Braxton Miller, suck. Aaron Foster, good. Undrafted though. They didn't draft him. They didn't draft him at all. Darius Slayton, trash. Texans had a history of drafting very good. They draft very good. Texans draft very good. Jets, trash in drafting. Trash in drafting. Now, Quentin Williams, good. D. Millender, out of the league. Mark Mays, good. Adams, good. Hey, but they didn't draft well. Eagles don't draft well, but they do sign free agencies well. They do that well. They sign free agents well. They don't draft well, but they sign free agents well. Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence, give him time, but not a great rookie season. Leonard Fournette, good for a season. Good for a season. Ramsey, great. Ramsey was great in the draft. Allen Robinson, great. Pretty great. Josh Allen, okay. He's not a superstar, but he's good. He's good. He's good. I can say you hit on that. I can say you hit on that. But you got to let these guys develop. You got to let these guys develop, man. You got to let these guys develop in the league, man. So, like, other than that, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat right here. So, again, man, shout out to the Spotlight Sports Network. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat today. And, you know, the NFL season is over. Now we head into the free agencies and the off seasons. in the off-season time, man. Shout out to everybody, man, in the chat that's been supporting me throughout thick and thin. Shout out to everybody, Spotlight Sports Network, my family, my friends, my girl, my best friend, my boy Burn, B. Clay Slade, everybody, the Spotlight Sports Network family. Shout out to you guys, man. And you guys have been very supportive and very blessed of letting me grind and, motivate me every single day. But like I say, if there's no motivation, hey, you can't do it. But you got to motivate yourself first. And I pride and motivate myself the best way to my ability to make things go. My blood stay flowing. So shout out to everybody, man. So again, you know, another guy I want to get to, a receiver I want to get to that I think that's going to be very, very good if he's developed right, is Addison. It's Addison, the receiver out of Pittsburgh. The receiver out of Pittsburgh is very, very good, man. Had a great season with the Pittsburgh Panthers. Kenny Pickett definitely knows him well. He definitely knows him well. He's going to be very, very good. But, guys, that's the end of the stream. I'm going to end it right here. Shout out to everybody that came through the channel. Shout out to everybody. This is the off season officially has started, man. And really appreciate everybody for being a part of the chat. Oh, you coming? Come on up, Eric. I thought Eric, shit, boy, I couldn't find you. I couldn't find you. So if Eric didn't, hey, there go Eric. You finally came in the chat. We're gonna get Eric's thoughts a little bit. And get Eric's thoughts a little bit. Oh, we can kind of do the draft. And hey, man, I think I'll say it's about time to get more into the homework for prospects, man. So again, the NFL season is definitely over with, and the off season is definitely gonna start. Yeah. So again, man, the combine is the most important thing. The combine is the most important thing. Combine is the icing on the cake, but the official thing will be over when the pro days. Their pro days important. I don't know if we're gonna do the pro day. Gonna do too much of the pro days. Pro days a little shorter. Sometimes they don't show all of the pro days, but the combine definitely will be done, and the draft definitely will be done. The draft will definitely will be done. So we got a lot of research to do. I got a lot of research to do. I got a lot of work to do, and yeah, man, it's just a lot of work to do, man, in this all season. So again, man, shout out to everybody. Hey, everybody's been great. All the support, all the love, and
hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Dude, I was gonna, bro, I thought I texted you last night to postpone it by an hour.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hold on, give me 1 minute.
You good?
I must have completely forgot to text you last night, bro. I wanted to postpone it by an hour.
Yeah, you did.
But,
I didn't get no text, but I would have postponed it.
My bad. I don't know if it didn't send or... Yeah, folks' name is Pusha P. Yep. But shit. You started it an hour ago, huh?
Yep, I did.
Well, what did you talk about? Let's talk about something.
Now I talked about I did my research on some I put like 3 people in the spotlight. And stuff like that. No, I'll normally start, and then like I start putting together quarterbacks that I think where they can go. Looking at quarterbacks, I don't know if I looked up all of them, but I'll text you the segment. It was a new segment. Look up all the quarterbacks and see what we think, what rounds they're gonna go in, rounds they're gonna go in, and I went over that a little bit. But I just was I just was going over receivers, how many receivers that I think that will be drafted in the first round, and all of that different things. I've started doing saying different things. What's
Yeah.
good, Raider? What's good?
Uh, well, yeah. Let me just say a brief thing. Brief spotlight, I guess. Um, Damn, I can't connect this, but I hope everybody had a wonderful day yesterday. It was Sunday night Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure Donte touched on that. Um, the Super Bowl was pretty good. I know the ending was kind of what a lot of Raider fans didn't want, but I guess we can say it was a long time coming. That team was so stacked. I think that the Rams don't got a first round pick, so we don't got to worry about that. I think the Bengals, if I'm not mistaken, have a first round pick. Um, some people that I'm thinking of real quick is what's his name? I'm gonna talk about Malik Willis real quick. I know we talk about him all the time, but I've been seeing something that I don't think many people are talking about. And when you look at Malik Willis play, um, his running style is similar to Jalen Hurts, and people may not see it, but the speed he got is probably faster than a lot of running backs out there. His accuracy, I think, needs a little bit of a touch, but I think he could get it down. Um, what I would do I would sit him behind, like here's an idea. Sit him behind a Russell Wilson, sit him behind a mobile quarterback, let him throw the ball, and then there you go. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the only way I think for Malik Willis. I don't think he's a day one starter, but I know a lot of people are taking him up on his draft board. So who knows what they're gonna do there with him. Um, as far as wide receiver, Alex Pierce, have you touched on Alex Pierce?
I haven't touched on Alex. I haven't touched on Alex Pierce. I touched on the guy Addison. I touched on
Oh,
him. I even touched on what you call it, but I'm gonna touch on give thoughts on Alex Pierce. I did touch on Velus Jones too, though. I did touch on him a little bit. He had a great he had a great senior bowl. He had a great senior bowl. Alex Pierce is a big body wide receiver. For a guy his size, he can actually get open for a guy his size, but he's more of me of a possession receiver that can go up and catch. That can go up and catch a 50-50 ball with the right home in the right place. And if he's developed the right way, I think he could be good. But I think he could be good in red zone type situations.
yeah. So yeah, I'll talk about Alex Pierce then on that one. Alex Pierce has been somebody that rised up on my draft board. I think he's a solid receiver. When you look at Alex
Yep.
Pierce, he be overshadowed by the Jameson Williams and uh the
The Jahan Dotsons and all of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it crossed my mind. Um, yeah, the John Dotsons, the Burks, the Drake Londons, and he
Yep.
of course played with the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Yep.
Of course, he's 6'3", 213 pounds. He is a senior, of course, had 884 yards, 8 touchdowns, 52 receptions there. Um, he only grew from here. The best season he has was last season. When you look at his other seasons, it was
Yep.
a little step back. 17 receptions, 315 yards, 3 touchdowns. Then 37 receptions, 652 yards, 2 touchdowns on the year before that. And then his his freshman season, he didn't even play. So when you look at it,
Yep.
each year he elevated, elevated, elevated. Um, the only knock on him is, of course, when he played Alabama. When he played Alabama, he only had 17 yards. And
Yep.
that's against high quality defense. That's a high quality defense there. So that's the only knock I have on him. And I think if he would have done good against Alabama, I think we would have been talking about Alex Pierce going in the first, second round. Due to him
Yep.
not doing so much on the national championship stage and the college playoff stage, I believe that he could go in anywhere from the 4th to 6th round, in my opinion. I think,
Yep.
he could be utilized as a backup to anyone out there in the NFL. I mean, there's a possibility he could become a starter in some cases, just depends where he lands, right? If he lands to a team like the Chiefs, I don't think he would start. If he lands to a
Yep.
team like the Lions, there's a high possibility he might start.
Yep.
So, yeah, so I wanted to touch upon Alex Pierce because I was looking at tape yesterday, and I mean, I liked what I see, man. Like I said, the only knock on him is that Alabama game, because
Yep.
when you look at his other games, he does pretty good, but he's playing against teams not at a high caliber like Alabama.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
ranked team he played was Notre Dame, besides Alabama, Notre Dame and
Yep.
Houston. When you look at those two games, in Notre Dame, he put up 144 yards, which is pretty impressive against a number 9 ranked at the time Notre Dame.
Yep.
When you look at Houston, Rutgers, they do have some solid people on that defense that is gonna go in the day 2, day 3 type of NFL draft. When you look at Rutgers, I think their defense has always been the main, how do I say it? The main I'm trying to think. Their main strength, there we go. Their main strength on the defense has been for the Rutgers. So when you played the Rutgers, his numbers were 2 receptions for 65 yards. So he is a deep threat. He is.
Yep.
And if you want a deep threat at the later rounds, this is your guy Alex Pierce.
Yep.
So
Was
due to
Go ahead.
me not being here, I want to give you a chance to let's see how your mock draft will work now.
All
We're
right.
gonna see. We're gonna do a quick mock draft.
Go
We
ahead.
got
Let's
about
do it. Let's do it.
we got about 20 minutes, so let's do it.
What's
Let's get it
good,
going.
Bobby? Let's get it
Let me
going.
let me set it
I
up.
want to bring up touch on something before we get into the mock draft.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
How you were just saying, like, Alex Pierce didn't get the bet, because he didn't play top level competition, and this is why
Yeah.
I feel like another player is going to get knocked for it.
Mhm.
Cameron Thomas out of San Diego State, the
Okay.
defensive
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to get knocked real bad too. So I agree with you on that statement because he hasn't played top level competition.
Yeah.
But you can only play what's in front of you, though. You can't.
Yeah.
You can only
Mhm.
dominate what's in front of you. But
Yeah.
if I read you these, I'm gonna read you these numbers, and these numbers are very dominant. This guy's this guy's a beast, bro. When I looked at his
Yeah.
tape last night, the guy's all over the place. 6'5", 270 pounds, 12 sacks, 44 hurries, 21 quarterback hits. He has 21 quarterback hits for
Damn.
Cameron Thomas. That's why I feel like the knock is going to be he hasn't played really no top level competition. He hasn't really played no top level offensive lineman. So I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. And another, I'll might as well start looking at other players that could get knocked too.
Yep.
Devin Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
Look. We all know Pac-12. I'm
Yeah,
a
we all know
Pac-12
Pac-12. That's
fan.
a Power 5 school. That was
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
Power 5 schools.
I'm a Pac-12 fan. I'm a big fan. Everybody knows I'm a USC fan, man. But taking my bias away, when you look at the Pac-12 last year, right? I'm trying to bring in. You have teams like USC, which we're going kind of down the dirt. Some may say, Oregon was like how do I want to say it? Oregon's like that overrated school just because of when they play competition in the bowl game.
Yep.
When which I'm not knocking Devin Lloyd at all, right? When you look at
Yep.
Utah, one of the bright spots in the Pac-12. They were 8-1, which is pretty impressive no matter what stage you're in, because as a team, you usually see 2, 3, 4 losses, and it's like, okay, that's a normal team. But to Utah, That they ended up going 8-1, which is very, very, very impressive.
Yeah.
Their defense was their bright spot there,
Mm-hmm.
besides their run core at Utah.
Yep.
The thing is with Devin Lloyd, I could see why a lot of people are putting people like Nakobe Dean over them due to competition level.
Yeah.
But when you look at Devin Lloyd's tape, I think he's got all the accolades to become a NFL linebacker, man.
Yep.
And would it surprise me if he is that surprise drop in the draft where he goes from the first to second? No, he would not
No.
surprise me if he ends up going into the second. And I would understand why the knock would be there due to competition. And it sucks that a lot of these players, when it comes to competition, aren't at the same playing field because some can't force themselves to go somewhere else, right? Because the transfer portal is another thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole process, whole paperwork, and a lot of players don't want to deal with that. Well,
Yep.
when it comes to commitment, I think players look at the where they could develop the best in their opinion, and that's how they choose where they want to commit to from high school.
Yep.
So when you look at Utah, they had a pretty decent coaching staff over there in Utah.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the best in the Pac-12 last year, and I know there wasn't really that many bright spots last year in the Pac-12, but you got to give some credit to the top teams in the Pac-12 that
Yeah.
were last year,
That were
even though they didn't do the best when it came to the what's it called, when it came to the
Yeah.
bowl games.
Yeah. They definitely.
They beat Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
so that's that was good, and they beat Oregon. They slapped Oregon.
They
Actually,
slapped them twice.
they 38-7 them, bro.
Yeah. They slapped them
38-7.
twice. They
Yeah,
beat
slapped them
down.
twice. 38-10 and 30. Damn, that's so similar.
Yep.
38-7, 38-10. And people got to remember that Oregon, when they first played Oregon in November, they were ranked number 3. This is number 3 ranked Oregon at the time, and they got smacked in the mouth by 38-7.
Yep. Which is that's a fraudulent Oregon team. That was a fraudulent Oregon football team.
Nobody's ranked number 3 just because.
Yep.
They're ranked number 3 because they were on a hot streak.
Yep.
Then in December, when they played them again, they were knocked down to rank number 10 because they got smacked by the Utah.
Yeah,
and they got smacked again.
Yep. They was in the conference championship. They was in the conference championship when they got smacked. So 3 out of the last 4 weeks, they were smacked in the mouth. And the game wasn't even actually close. The games from Oregon wasn't even actually close. 3 out of the last 4 weeks, the games wasn't even really actually close that Oregon played in. You got a running back, I believe, that's coming out of the draft too, as well for Oregon. His name Dye as well. Pretty solid running back. Travis Dye, pretty solid running back. Catch out of the backfield. Anthony Brown, I forgot. He's quarterback. He's coming out of the draft. He needs a lot of work. He's going to be a backup. I wouldn't be surprised if he go undrafted, but again, he's going to be a backup. He's going to be a backup for sure.
Yeah, and I agree there. But yeah, when it comes to competition, you can't really force a lot of players. I think you have to, when it comes to players that don't play in the best of conferences at the time, I think you got to look at the eye test, right? You got to look at the tape. You got to see how their vision is, because no matter where you play, you're still playing football.
Yep.
You're still playing the game. You're still playing the sport. So my eye test for Devin Lloyd is that he's got all the accolades to be an NFL linebacker, starting linebacker. And yes, that Pac-12 situation kind of knocks him a little. But I don't think it'll knock him out of the top 20, because I think a lot of these scouts are going to look at the same thing I'm looking at, where it's, does this guy got vision? Yes. Does this guy got football IQ? Yes. Does this guy know how to cover? Yes. Does this guy know how to tackle? Yeah. Like, everything you need in a linebacker is right there with Devin Lloyd. So, would I doubt it if he's the first one out the board? It would probably be Nakobe Dean, just because of the competition. But does that mean this guy's a bad linebacker? Hell no. I would want him.
He's a great linebacker. He's
going
to go in the first round. He's gonna
Yeah.
go in the first round, regardless. He's going in the first round.
So here we go. I'm gonna let you go first. So then, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go first here. We're doing all the teams. I almost did 7 rounds. We're gonna go 2 rounds
Okay.
here. We're gonna go 2 rounds.
Okay. It's fine.
Yeah, a quick one because we got about 10 minutes. Well, we'll do 15 minutes. We'll go a little bit over.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
here we go. Here we go. Who are you
All
going
right.
here?
So first pick. I've been hearing a lot of buzz about this guy, Evan Neal. We're gonna go Evan Neal with the first pick. I think the Jaguars are really considering getting the offensive line right here.
Yeah. I mean, that's the hype. I think with all these rumors and the way the Jaguars are set up,
Mm-hmm.
they would probably try their hardest to move back,
Yeah.
but they would fail. And I think, yeah, you gotta give Trevor Lawrence that help, man.
Yeah.
Cause geez. Here for the Lions, I gotta think of it as what would I do when I have everybody on the board that I want. Thibodeau's there. I would love him. Hutchinson's there, a great player, phenomenal. Kyle Hamilton's there. We need help at safety, edge, and everywhere else on that defense. So here, I'm gonna go Hutchinson, just because, in my opinion, he's the future of the edge rusher on my team as a Lion, and I think we need to start turning this defense around. And we already have a young stud that needs to get healthy, and hopefully gets healthy by next season by
Mhm.
Okuda. And our D line could only prosper from there because I believe they also have Michael Brockers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I hope I'm correct. If I am not correct, I'm gonna look very, very dumb. But yeah, I'm gonna go Hutchinson here. I think this is
All right.
the guy I want here. Let me pick him. Here you go. What you got for your Texas, man? You got everybody on the board right there, man.
So I'm gonna go. This guy right here can either fall between third, first. The lowest I think he's gonna fall is fourth. But I'm not trying to put Kyle Hamilton on the board all the time and just make it seem like I'm a Kyle Hamilton guy, because I am a Kyle Hamilton guy, and I think the Texans should consider going in since we got Lovey Smith. But I'm gonna take Thibodeau right here at number 3 for the Texans. Lauren Lovey Smith.
Yep. And I'm looking at this board now. Kyle Hamilton, Andrew Booth, Kenyon Green, Garrett Wilson, Matt Corral, Derek Stingley. Matt Corral's injured, taking him off my board right now. Kenyon Green, great guard to have a future guard on my team to help my young quarterback is Zach Wilson. But then I'm looking at it like, what happens if we stack up our defense, because defense wins games, and get our future in the defensive side of the ball? I got 3 future defensive players here on the board, and Kyle Hamilton, Andrew Booth, and Derek Stingley. Because in my opinion, I don't really need George Karlaftis right now, because I do got a decent defensive line, and this whole draft is defensive line heavy. So I need to boost up my secondary. Am I gonna go with my future safety, or am I gonna go with my future corner? In this one, I would go with my future corner in Derek Stingley.
Okay. I like that move. What's up, JT?
What up, JT? What up, JT? He said, I don't pay for overtime. You got 10 minutes. Go ahead.
So we already know we're going offensive line right here. We're going offensive line for the Giants with their first pick. We're going to go offensive line for the first pick. So let's go to the offensive line part of things right here. And we're going to go Aquanu. We're going to go Aquanu. We're going to go Aquanu.
Give him the future tackle there.
Yeah, give him that future tackle right there.
As the Panthers, I have Kyle Hamilton still on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want my future safety, or do I get myself a young quarterback that I desperately need because Sam Darnold ain't it? But in my own organization, I've heard that we want to keep Sam Darnold for some apparent
Yep.
reason. So due to that, and I don't know why they would keep him. I am sorry, but I don't know why. As the Panthers, I would booster up this defense because I want to at least be able to know that one side of the ball is solidified because the other side is going to be very, very skeptical. And here, I think in the free agency, I would bring back Stephon Gilmore. He's a Carolina
Yep.
guy. So I would bring back Stephon Gilmore, and I want a corner to be underneath him or a safety, a secondary to be underneath him. So
Yep.
here, I would go to either Kyle Hamilton or Andrew Booth. And in the Panthers standpoint, I would go here with Kyle Hamilton and give them their safety here.
Yep.
Best available at this point, because if I'm bringing back Sam Darnold, there's no point of going for a quarterback. But if Sam Darnold wasn't even mentioned and I go a free agency and not get a quarterback, I would go here Kenny Pickett. But due to
Yep.
that, I'm not going there. So what you going for the Giants, man?
All right. So what I got for the Giants, I'm gonna go to the linebacker situation. I'm gonna go to the linebacker situation right here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Devin Lloyd as the linebacker right here.
For sure. So knowing that Matt Ryan's coming back, I'm going wide receiver here.
Oh,
I
okay. I
got
love.
Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jameson Williams. I got Drake London, Treylon Burks, David Bell. I want a replacement for Calvin Ridley because Calvin Ridley's not mentally here, and we are going to trade him away because he wants to go somewhere else. We have our future tight end in not Kenny Pickett. What the hell? What am I saying? Kyle Pitts, and I want another weapon, a young weapon that's going to come out here and perform.
Yep.
When I look at this draft board, Drake London's a 50-50 ball getter. Treylon Burks is one of those possession receivers. But then I got two receivers that are similar to Calvin Ridley, Wilson and Olave. Out of the two Ohio State wide receivers, in my opinion, I think that Olave is better than Wilson,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Not bad. Not bad. I like it.
So due to that, I'm going to go Olave to replace Calvin Ridley and help Kyle Pitts over there and help Matt Ryan and give him another hurrah in his final season as a Atlanta Falcon player.
All right. So here we go right here. We're gonna go.
What's
with,
good, Raider Ross? What's good? What's good,
Raider Ross,
JT?
what's up, man? How you doing today?
What up, Bugsy?
So I'm gonna go Nakobe Dean to the Broncos.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna go Nakobe Dean to the Broncos.
Bronco fans everywhere are either happy for Von Miller yesterday or mad. The Jets. Okay, so they already got a secondary Derek Stingley. Now I want to help out Zach Wilson and give him some protection. So due to that, I'm gonna go here with Charles Cross because I need my solidified tackle on the other side. I already got last year. I got Elijah Vera Tucker from USC last year, and he's my future guard. So now I'm gonna go tackle here and boost up this O-line and have some young studs across the board that I know is gonna be my future. What you got for the Washington Commanders?
Washington Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That okay. Washington Commanders. It's gonna be pretty tough.
The name flew over your head, or what?
I'm gonna get them a receiver. I got confused by the logo. Yep. I'm gonna go receiver right here.
He got confused by the logo.
Yep. I'm gonna go receiver. Give me Garrett Wilson.
Okay.
Think they need
as far
somebody
as
to
the
help Terry
Vikings
McLaurin over there.
As far as the Vikings, I gotta see, right? I think the linebacking core is a situation that we're gonna get figured out in the free agency because
Yep.
I don't know yet if they're gonna bring back Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr's a free agent. That linebacking core was really good with Anthony Barr and Eric Kendricks. I think that was the only bright spot in that defense, the
Yep.
linebacking core.
The linebackers.
Due to
Yep.
that, I think as a Vikings, I would bring back Anthony Barr, and I would have my
Yep.
linebacking core set. So due to that, I would try to solidify my corner situation because my corners have not been the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm gonna go Andrew Booth to Minnesota because I want my future corner and I want my future secondary to be well.
Okay.
What you got for the Browns?
Oh, okay. What I got for the Browns. So Baker Mayfield asked out. They don't need to go and no need to go get a defensive end because you got one in Myles Garrett. You know what? Rumors that your Davian Clowney is not going to be there. So you know what? I'm gonna go George Karlaftis right here. Davian Clowney is not going to be there. You need someone on the opposite side.
That's an
Garrett
interesting one.
yeah, you need some.
I like that one.
Yeah, you need someone on the opposite side. So why not go George Karlaftis right here to get some help for Myles Garrett? Because I heard Jadeveon Clowney, they're not going to re-sign him back, so it makes sense to go get George Karlaftis.
As the Baltimore Ravens, their defense is good. It's just the fact that they got injured.
Mm-hmm.
That was the main reason why their defense was pretty bad last season, was because when you look at it, they played the Raiders, they lost the Raiders. After that, things started going left with their injuries after injuries started going back to back to back. So there's two choices here. Give him a young stud that in case somebody gets injured, he's gonna back him up and play alongside Marcus Peters.
Yep.
Or am I gonna silence all the haters of Lamar Jackson and say, hey, he don't got weapons? Okay, let me give him another weapon. Right?
Yep.
So there's two choices here, right?
Yep.
For me, personally, I'm not going Jameson Williams because it's injury and I know he will fall. For me, it's between Drake London, Treylon Burks, Jahan Dotson. And on the defensive side of the ball, it's between Jordan Davis, Ojabo, and Sauce Gardner. So Sauce Gardner, Davis, Ojabo, or, like I said, Drake London, Burks, or Dotson. Knowing that my defense was the most hurtful side of the ball for me, I'm going to go to young stud in defense.
Okay.
And here,
give
I want Marcus Peters to have some help in that secondary. You pair up a Sauce Gardner with a Marcus Peters, your secondary is going to do pretty well.
Yep.
I know I just lost Judon because he went to the Patriots, and Ojabo would be a clear cut for the edge rusher spot. A guy that could come in here and impact. But because I want my secondary to be well and Marcus Peters to get some help, and I think that's the most injury goddamn. And I don't know what's going to happen with Anthony Everett because I heard rumors that he might go to the Raiders because of how interested they are. I'm going to go Amon Sauce Gardner. What you got here for the Eagles?
Oh, man. Oh, so the linebacker position, you can't get a linebacker because both of the linebackers are maybe taken right here. They're maybe taken. So I'm going to go to the defensive side of the ball. I'm going to go with David Njoku. I'm going to go with David Njoku right here on the edge because there's a possibility that Barnett is going to walk.
Yeah.
And for pick 16, I want to go to the safety position for pick 16. I want to go safety position for pick 16 right here. We're going to go with Daxon Hill.
Okay. Yeah, so here I'm going to go back to back as well so you can have the third Eagles pick there. What is going on here? Oh, okay. So the Chargers. I think their most need is not really offensive line. I think they boosted up the offensive line last year. What I'm looking at is the secondary.
Uh-huh.
The secondary and defense in general. Looking at this board, the best corner is Career Elam on the board. He does fit what I want in my organization. So due
Yep.
to that, I want a big body defensive tackle that's going to help me close the gaps. And that's Jordan Davis. As a Charger,
Okay. I
as
love it.
thinking of the Chargers, I think this is a great pick for us. As thinking of the Raiders, I hate this fucking pick. So, yeah. As far as the Saints go, this is pretty easy. I'm going to go wide receiver.
All right.
Between these three, they have Callaway. Taysom Hill gets used as tight end sometimes, which is very, very weird. I think as the New Orleans Saints, I'm looking at this and saying, who's going to be my future wide receiver? What type of receiver do I need? I'm trying to think. I don't know. We have, like I said, I have Marquise Callaway, the tight end. The ex Tennessee player. I have
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Stills, and I have Deontay Harris. Two of
Yep.
them are not so good at
Yep.
all. One of them is all right. And Michael Thomas is probably going to be on his way out.
Yeah, he's gone. I
So,
believe he's gone.
due to that, I want my possession receiver because I already have a semi-speedster. For me, I'm looking at the board saying Jameson Williams is going to come back, but I'm not going to take my chance on him. I want a healthy, good receiver right now. I know Drake London just came off an injury, so now it comes down to Burks or Dotson. Who is better? And for
Okay.
me, I would go with my future in Burks because you cannot teach what he got. And
Yep.
he would be my future Saints receiver there. What you got for the Eagles?
Oh, easy. Drake London. I think they need a receiver. I think they need a young. I think they're gonna if they strike out in free agency, getting a veteran receiver, I think they will have to get one. In
I would
this
hate
because
myself
I
if
was
he
going
went to the
on
Eagles.
whichever one you take out of Drake London and Burks, I was gonna take the other guy.
Yeah.
I was taking the other guy. Whichever one you didn't take.
I would hate myself if freaking Drake London went to
Oh
Jalen Hurts better not ruin his career.
shit.
As the Steelers, I'm looking at this. I need my future quarterback, and I see that Kenny Pickett's still there. Damn, they have Sam
Yeah.
Howell over Kenny Pickett now. What the hell? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go
Oh,
Kenny Pickett here. I think Kenny Pickett to the Steelers just sounds like a match made in heaven. I mean,
yep.
come on,
Same hometown.
that's the closest thing to Big Ben, honestly.
Yep.
What you got here, man?
Oh, this is Bill
The
Belichick
Patriots.
is pretty tough. Yep. You don't know what Bill Belichick might do right here. So for the Bill Belichick type of way, I'm gonna have to go to the team needs for Bill Belichick though. For this, I don't know what Bill Belichick may do, so I'm gonna have to go with what their need is. I'm gonna have to go what they need is. So right there to the left side, next to the boss.
Cornerback, running back, wide receiver, safety, D tackle.
Oh, you said running back, wide receiver, safety.
Yeah, at cornerback.
I'm gonna go running back then. Go give him a runner. Let's straighten up that running back situation for them. Since one of they need is running back. So let's go to the running back. Oh, go Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker out of Michigan, the best running back in the draft. Kenneth Walker.
Okay.
The man had a 6 touchdown against Michigan. Crazy.
That is crazy. That is very, very crazy. As far as the Raiders, I'm looking at this draft.
Offensive line.
No. Kenyon Green's still there. I don't want an offensive line. Tyler Linderbaum's still there. I don't want an offensive line. All my receivers are gone that I want, except for Jahan Dotson, but I'm not gonna reach there. On the defense side of the ball, I still have DeMarvin Leo. I'm at a tough situation here. I don't want nobody here, in my opinion. Jesus. I'm kind of at a standstill. This board is not how I wanted it to fall. And the best available is an offensive line.
He gonna reach. Eric for the reason I got a feeling he finna get him.
No, hell
No,
no.
on the Raiders, they may do it anyway.
Jesus, bro. Everybody really is off the board, bro.
Oh.
Jeez, everybody's off the board, bro.
Ah.
You know what? Oh, fuck, bro. This is gonna kill me.
Eric, they
I
gonna
don't
reach
want an
anyway.
offensive line. I don't want an offensive line because right now in free agency, I established the offensive line. So, due to that, I will go here with a little bit of a reach because I don't want DeMarvin Leo because he's a pass rushing D tackle and I already established that in free agency. I want a guy that is a little bit bigger and had a wonderful Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would trade back, bro. What the hell? Bro, this is tough, bro. I don't like how the board fell. I'm gonna restart this. But I know I could get a D tackle later on. You know what?
You know you want him. Get him, Eric. Eric, get him.
Jesus, bro. Jesus.
Eric.
Bro.
Las Vegas Raiders select Tyler Lindenbaum.
Jesus, Tyler Linderbaum. Oh my God. It might be. Or Kenyon Green. What do I want more? Andre James is my future. My guard position has been a very, 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 very. You know what? I'm going best available in Kenyon Green. I don't care. Fuck it. That's where it fell, man. Everybody I wanted is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I could get a D tackle on the second round anyways. Go ahead. I did best available. And I thought of it as the Patriots. I mean, as Ziegler, because Ziegler wants to help McDaniels with the whole situation with the O-line. So might as well take the best offensive guard available.
Yeah. So who I got? The Cardinals. We got the Cardinals, right?
Yeah.
What are
we
they?
need to
What are
make
the
it
Cardinals?
faster because yeah.
All right. What are the team needs?
Cornerback,
Yeah.
edge, tight end,
Go
running
corner.
back,
Go
O
corner.
tackle. Go corner.
Go corner. We don't go corner then for them. We don't go cornerback for them. Give me Trey McDuffie from Washington. Corner from Washington. He's been rising up a lot of draft boards on mock drafts.
For Cowboys here, I want my future safety because our safeties are trash, and I'm gonna go Jaquan Brisker here.
All right. For the Bills, team need for the Bills.
For the Bills, you got corner, D tackle,
Okay.
offensive guard, running back.
Let's go corner. They need some cornerback depth. So we're gonna go with the best corner available, the guy from Florida right there. I would pick Darion Kendry, but he will be a reach at this point in the first round.
As far as the Titans go, we need linebacker, wide receiver, offensive guard. I think here I would go with Jahan Dotson. Give him another weapon. You need to sit behind Julio Jones and sit behind, AJ Brown. You need somebody to learn underneath them. That's gonna be your future. So, and Julio Jones might be on the way out after one more season. So what you got?
All right, so we're gonna go what the team needs for the Bucks.
Running back, D tackle, corner, edge, offensive guard.
Damn, they need a running back too. Yeah, because they don't. Okay, they need an edge. Go edge. We're gonna go edge. We're gonna give them some help on the edge. We're gonna give them some help on the edge. Give them some depth at the edge position. So we gonna go with Tremaine Johnson right there. Tremaine Johnson from Florida State. Give him an edge.
As far as the Packers go here, wide receiver, linebacker, offensive tackle, D tackle, edge. Um, I think because my linebacker core might deplete because Devondre Campbell might be on his way out. I need somebody to solidify that linebacker position there. For me, it's
Mm-hmm.
between Christian Harris and Muma, and I think here I would take off of what I seen. I would take Christian Harris to the Green Bay Packers.
It's not a bad pick. You also had could have went receiver right there because Devontae Adams too.
Yeah.
You also could have easily went that, but I like that choice too. All right, so team need for the Dolphins. Team need for the
You
Dolphins.
got running back, offensive center, linebacker, or edge.
All right, let's go running back right there. Let's go running back right here. Let's go Isaiah Spiller. Isaiah Spiller from A&M.
Yep. Now, for the Chiefs, I'm gonna lose a lot of players due to the cap space. I I,
Mm-hmm.
I need I need some help in the interior D line because, in my opinion, my D tackles might be on their way out. Probably one or two. So here I'm gonna go to Marvin Leo and help solidify
Mm-hmm.
my D line there. He could also play defensive end, so I could be versatile with him where I put him. Now you
Yep.
got the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, we already know where we going. We already know where we going. We already know where we going. We already know. Go, yo, you don't need your offensive line. You already know where we going. You already know where we going. They need a
What you
whole
got
lot
for
of
us?
help on the line.
Yeah,
So we gonna go Tyler Lindenbaum still on the board.
yeah,
Take him. Take him. They need him. Take him. Yeah,
yeah.
we
They
already
need.
know. They
That
need
was
an
so
offensive
sad.
line bad.
That was so sad.
That was gruesome.
That
You
was
already know.
so sad. So as the Lions, I already got Hutchinson,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? I need a. I have a decent O line. I have a running back. I have a couple receivers and a Monte Brown. I need. Hmm. But Jared Goff might not be the answer for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the problem lies. So, when I look at this board, I still have Malik Willis, Carson Strong, Sam Howell, and Matt Corral. Matt Corral got injured. I'm not going to take a chance on him. Now it's between Sam Howell and Malik Willis. I would rather take Malik Willis, but I still don't know what I'm going to do with Jared Goff. So, due to
Yep.
that, I could easily go corner here and have Roger McCreary here. But,
Yeah.
but, I think that due to because I'm not sold on Jared Goff, I'm gonna go Malik Willis here.
Okay.
Now you got the Jaguars.
What are the other need for the Jaguars? We already got a Hutchinson. We already got a
Oh,
Neal, Evan
old
Neal.
tackle, old tackle. Oh well, you already blocked that off because of Neil. Edge rusher, wide receiver, offensive guard, D tackle.
Let's go edge rusher. Let's get him another edge rusher right here. The shorten up that edge rushing on that defensive side ball. Let's go with Cameron Thomas. Cameron Thomas, right there out of the Aztecs. The Aztecs.
Now I'm
Notre
picking
Dame State.
again. Yep. Now I'm picking again. So on the Lions. So I would go wide receiver here and help out a little bit more, but I'm looking at the board. I could get another future offensive lineman to help out my quarterback. Um, so I'm gonna go Trevor Penning here from Northern Iowa. Booster up that
Okay,
O
I
line
like
there.
that move.
What you got for the Jets?
The Jets. What we got them the first time.
They already picked Derek Stingley and Charles Cross, so they're tackle
All right,
and corner.
so so what other needs that they need pretty much.
Cornerback, safety, linebacker, edge, tight end.
Let's go safety. Let's get them a safety. Let's get them a safety. Let's get that defense buffed up. We're gonna go with a Lewis sign right there at the safety position.
As far as the Giants, they already chose Devin Lloyd and Ika Makanao, so their future linebacker and the future offensive tackle here. Um, for me, I'm knowing my organization has been the best. I think I would take a chance on Jameson Williams as the Giants. No, I won't. No, I won't.
Okay.
Actually, never mind. That's no. Thinking about it, this guy just got injured, and a bunch of my receivers have been injured. So I'm not gonna try to substitute an injury prone for injury prone. So due to
Yeah.
that, I think I might help out my offensive line a little bit more and go Zion Johnson here for Boston College offensive guard here. What you got for your Texans again?
All right, so we did get Thibodeau. I could have got Hamilton, but
Yeah,
I want to be just Hamilton. I went a different route. So we need everything across the board. So you know what I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go on the defensive side of the ball and go safety right here. And I'm going to go Jaden Pierce. Is that Jaden Pierce right there for
yeah.
at the
Jalen
safety
Petrie, yeah,
position? Yeah, Petrie from Baylor.
had a really good Senior Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as far as the Jets go, again, we just picked Lewis Sign, the safety.
Mm-hmm.
We had Charles Cross and Stingley. So you got a corner, an offensive tackle, and an offense and a safety. Looking at their needs right now, it's cornerback, safety, linebacker, edge, tight end. So cornerback is knocked out, safety is knocked out between linebacker and edge, and I think
Yep.
I'm gonna go linebacker here, and I think I'm gonna go Chad Muma here from Wyoming,
Okay,
going
okay.
to
I like that
Jets.
man.
What you got for the Bears?
All right. What the Bears team needs is this they first pick of the
Offensive
draft too.
tackle, wide receiver, D tackle, corner, safety as their first pick.
Yeah, let's get him another wide receiver though, because Allen Robinson is definitely leaving
Mm-hmm.
in this off season. So let's get him another weapon. I don't think they will take Jamison Williams because he may not be playing too much. Christian Watson will be a reach for a lot. Will be a second round reach. So we're gonna go with David Bell right here, the best wide receiver available.
Yeah. So as far as the Broncos goes, I just solidified my linebacker core because I just got N'Kobe. Well, you just got N'Kobe Dean, and then I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at this and I'm saying, okay, we don't got really the best of quarterback situation. So here is between Sam Howell and Carson Strong. I think here I would go Sam Howell and help my quarterback because I don't know what I would do in free agency. So we just gotta wait and see there. What do you got for the Seattle Seahawks?
Oh my goodness, we got O line for Seattle. I know what I know. They need some
Oh,
protection in case Russell Wilson stay there. So we gonna go O
yeah.
line right here. Get him some more offensive line guy, man. So we gonna go. So we gonna take Nicholas right there. Nicholas Petrie right there.
Yep, yep, yep. For the Washington Commanders, we already got, I believe, let me see,
You got your boy. You
Garrett
got your
Wilson,
big super right here. Say he get him a linebacker area. He a Washington Commander fan.
linebacker. Okay, I'm gonna give you
Yeah,
one of the best linebackers in the board, which is Brandon Smith from Penn State.
yeah. All right. So who did we pick for the Falcons?
Falcons. I believe it was receiver, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Chris Olave.
Okay, so I'm gonna draft. I know Matt Ryan don't got much time, so I'm gonna draft the quarterback right here. I'm at the quarterback right here. I know he don't got much time, but I'm gonna draft his
Mm-hmm.
successor, and I'm gonna draft. I'm gonna damn Matt Correa. We don't know the status on his injury. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Carson Strong right here. I think he should be dropped. I think he should drop at least by third round though. Drop at least at the
Yeah.
third round. But I didn't want
As
to
far
go.
as the
I didn't
Brown,
want to the route because he was hurt.
yeah. As far as the Browns, I got George Karlaftis, so I got my edge solidified. I got my D line solidified. When looking at the needs,
Mm-hmm.
we need wide receiver, D tackle, edge. Here, I I would go wide receiver here, but there's not anybody that catches my eye. So I think I'll go
Mm-hmm.
defensive tackle here and even boost up this D tackle even more. And I'm looking at
Mm-hmm.
these guys, and I think I'm gonna go Perry on Winfrey here.
Okay. Okay.
What you got for the Baltimore Ravens?
What the other need is? Let's go to their need and see. So we I think you
O
did get him a
tackle,
defense. Okay.
corner, D tackle, offensive guard, wide receiver.
Let's go O tackle. Let's go to the O tackle situation then. We did get them a cornerback earlier in the round. So we gonna go Darian Kennard.
Yep. As far as Minnesota goes, I believe we already gave them a corner and Andrew Booth. So here I could either go. I'm not going wide receiver. I got Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. Um,
Yep.
we're bringing back Kirk Cousins. So here I would most likely go a defensive lineman here. I'm seeing that Trayvon Walker's still there, so I'm gonna go with Trayvon Walker from Georgia. Help that defensive line even more. What you got for the Indianapolis Colts?
All right. So what's the team need for the Indianapolis Colts? Look like they're giving up
Off-
on Carson Wentz
Offensive
too.
tackle, edge rusher, wide receiver, safety, quarterback.
Let's get them an edge rusher. Let's get them an edge rusher. Or I could easily get him a wide receiver if T.Y. Hilton is not gonna be there. But we're gonna go with Drake Jackson out of USC. We're gonna go with your guy who you familiar with.
Yep. So the Chargers already got Jordan Davis, so I solidified that interior. When I'm looking at the needs, right, I still got a tight end, an offensive guard,
Mm-hmm.
a running back, and a corner. So here I would go corner, and I would go Roger McCreary from Auburn
I
and
like
help
that.
out that secondary there. What you got for the Saints there?
So we drafted. What we draft for the Saints was a wide receiver, I believe. Did you drop?
Yes, I believe yes.
All
Yeah,
right. So
Traylon
what do the
Burks.
next team need? What the next team need for the Saints?
A D tackle, safety, running back, corner.
Go safety. Let's go in the safety position and get him a safety. So we're gonna take Vernon McKenzie from Oregon.
Good pick there. So as a Miami Dolphins, I already got my future running back there. So here I
Yep.
would go and help the O line out because I need O line help. Or do I want O line? Or do I want receiver? Because when I look at the board at wide receiver, the only one that
Yep.
gets my mind is that Jameson Williams, but he's injury prone right now, and George Pickens and Christian Watson, which would be a major reach. So looking at the offensive tackle, I still have Sean, Rahan, and Abraham Lucas. And as far
Mm-hmm.
as the offensive guards, I got Marquise Hayes and Ed Ingram on my board, and then Alex Lindstrom from the center from Boston College. So
Yep.
like I said, looking at the team needs right now, you got running back, which was already solidified, the center position, linebacker, offensive tackle, edge rusher. So here I would go for best available, which in my opinion, you got your two guys that are injury, so they're knocked out, and then an edge rusher from South Carolina. I think you would solidify your other edge rusher here in Kingsley from South Carolina
Yep.
there. What you got for the Eagles again?
All right. So what are the next need for the Eagles? Right here. So we did get them. I did get them some good capable picks.
You
Right
gave
here, I
them
did
David
get go
Ojabo,
Drake London.
Daxon Hill,
Okay.
and Drake London.
So the next we're gonna go with the next need. What the next team need that they need that we're gonna go with.
So corner, linebacker, safety, tight end, wide receiver. So
All right,
you
go
already
corner.
got
Let's
the
go in a corner situation.
corner.
Let's
Okay.
let's go in a corner situation. Let's go get them a corner now. So we're gonna go with Darion Kendrick. Let's go with Darion Kendrick from Georgia. Sure up that corner situation.
Yep. Here for the Steelers. I already got Kenny Pickett. So and I got my future running back there already. So knowing that, um, I'm gonna go back to back corner here. I'm gonna go here, Kyle Gordon from Washington.
Okay.
What you got for the Raiders?
So for the Raiders, oh my goodness. I may reach on y'all. What do you need? What do you need?
Give me a defensive tackle, and I'll be happy.
A defensive tackle? Let's go defensive tackle. Let's get you a defensive tackle. A defensive tackle. Let's go Devontae Wyatt.
I'm happy with it.
Look at Harry.
I'm
Harry
happy
seemed
with
pretty
it.
impressed by
Jeez,
that.
I fucking had to reach in the first fucking round. What you got for the Patriots? Oh wait, yeah. What you got for the Patriots? Because I technically told you to kick them.
All right, so let's go. What do they need right quick? What do they need? The last pick.
A corner, wide receiver, safety.
All right, let's go corner because they JC Jackson may be leaving them. So let's go corner, and we're gonna go with I don't like Kobe Bryant. I like him. He's gonna be fine. Whatever system, but he dropped a little bit on my board, a little bit. So we're gonna go with the best safety available. The safety Martin out of Mississippi State.
Wait, you're gonna go where? Oh, Martin Emerson. Okay.
Yeah, Martin Emerson.
Okay. As far as the Cardinals go, they're of course corner, edge, tight end. I believe before we picked for them was Trey McDuffie, so they have the corner there. Looking at this, you still need your edge, you still need your tight end and running back. So here I'm gonna go running back here, and I'm gonna go Brees Hall here from Iowa State, help out in that running back position there, while bringing back James Conner. So you got a two-headed monster there. What you got for the Dallas Cowboys?
All right, Dallas Cowboys. What's the other need that they need? The Dallas Cowboys need
safety, D tackle, linebacker, offensive tackle, and we picked before safety, so that's knocked out. So you got D tackle, linebacker, offensive guard.
Let's go D tackle. Let's go D tackle for them. Let's give them a D tackle. So we're gonna go with Travis Jones out of Connecticut.
Okay.
Who had a great Senior Bowl? Did have a great Senior Bowl.
Yeah. As far as Buffalo goes, they got the corner. That knocks that out. So now you got D tackle, offensive guard, running back, wide receiver. So here I'm gonna go back to back D tackle, and I'm gonna go with Mathis, Fedarian Mathis from Alabama here.
Okay, I like
what
that.
You got for the Falcons?
All right. So what else they need? What else they need that we need to sure up them and get them?
They need an edge rusher, a wide receiver, which we already picked a wide receiver. So edge rusher, running back, corner, D tackle.
Let's go. Let's get him a running back. Cardell Patterson is not a typical running back, but he could play it. He might be a receiver type thing, but we're going to give him a really good running back. We're going to give him a really good running back right here. And we're going to go with the best running back on the board, which is Williams right there out of Notre Dame.
As far as Green Bay goes, they already picked the linebacker and Christian Harris. So what would I do here as the team needs is, of course, the wide receiver, offensive tackle, D tackle. So here I'm gonna go wide receiver, and I'm gonna go here with George Pickens.
Okay, I like that.
With George Pickens there. What you got for the Buccaneers?
All right, so the other team. Okay.
Yeah, they're of course running back, D tackle, corner, edge, offensive guard. And who do we pick before for them? Let me see. Jermaine Johnson, edge rusher. So you'll need running back, D tackle, corner.
All right. So let's go corner. We don't go corner. Even though I think we'll just go cornerback. We'll get them some depth at that cornerback situation since Jamel Dean and Carlton Davis did get hurt, so we'll give them some more depth right there. And we're gonna go with the guy out of we're gonna go with Wright We're gonna go right out of Oregon right there. We're gonna go right out of Oregon.
Mm-hmm. For here, the Niners, I think they need secondary help.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe Bryant didn't have himself too good of a Senior Bowl, so I'm not taking him.
Yeah,
I think here
that's
I'll
why I
go with
passed
Mario
on.
Goodrich from Clemson. I'm here
Okay.
going to the Niners. What you got for the Chiefs?
All right,
Safety, wide receiver,
so
edge, corner, tight end. And I believe they
safety, wide
picked
receiver,
before
edge.
the Marvin Leos. They picked the D tackle
All right.
before, so.
So let's go wide receiver right here. Let's go wide receiver. Let's get him another weapon right here for Patrick Mahomes.
Mhm.
And they're gonna be a little patient with him. They're not gonna rush him. They're gonna go Jamison Williams.
Oh, I would hate that.
I can see it actually happening. You go and get him.
Yeah, they're the team to do
Another
it.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, that's crazy. So they got Tyler Linderbaum here. I think they're gonna boost up the offensive lineman again, and Sean Ryan. Ryan. What you got for the Broncos?
All right, Broncos. It's the last pick. So Broncos. Let's go. What do the Broncos need? What else that we need to get them?
You picked a linebacker before. Let me see.
I think we picked Dean.
Yeah, and they need quarterback, edge rusher, offensive tackle, linebacker.
All right, let's go quarterback.
And they got Sam Howell, so they got quarterback already too.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go with a linebacker then.
Okay. Another one. Double down.
Linebacker. Yeah, double down on the linebacker.
Okay.
Give me Brian Anderson from Oklahoma.
Wait, where? Oh, Bryan Asamoah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I looked at the wrong man. Looked at the wrong last.
Yeah, that was the mock draft for today. Like I said, the first hour, USC and Donte on his own. He holding it down. He was holding it down.
Yep.
And I caught him right before he was about to end it. So we had some fun towards the second hour. Of course, I might try to get this pushed to 1 hour after the normal time now on Mondays. Hopefully you're cool with that, Donte.
I'm good. I can go anytime.
Yeah. So that was a fun, segment there, the mock draft and the, talking about a little bit there. Next time you'll see us will most likely be next Monday. And I think we will do a new segment called Position Battles.
Yep.
We're going to look at every position. And yes, I read your message. So we will do something like that, of course. So we are going to do that next week. And the combine's right around the corner. So stay tuned for that. We'll have a lot of things to talk about there. Any final words before we head on out, man?
Hey, man, another great Monday. Time for the NFL offseason. Free agency comes first. And time for the draft, man. So I'm ready for it.
Okay, you heard it there, man. Let's get it. We're getting to the most exciting part. The offseason is even better right now because the Super Bowl just ended. So now we're about to see. He said, great mock draft, fellas. Thank you. I appreciate it. Salute to everybody. Have a good day. You will see us around. Please subscribe to Coach Donte, S.C Experience, Spotlight Sports Network, and the Spotlight Sports streams. I appreciate you guys. So tell your loved ones you love them. Stay happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. Much love, man. Peace out, y'all. We are out. I couldn't find it. My bad. Okay. Peace out.
I heard they want the news. Well, we got it just for you. What's your team? Who your player? Who your crew? I heard they want the news. The spotlight is on you, and if you in the hot seat, it's times two. I heard they want the news. Come tune in to the crew, but we got the hook up just like black and blue. I heard they want the news. Spotlight Sports, what it do? Hit subscribe.